Today we're going to be looking at some of the components of Windows itself. So previously we have looked at some of the basics around the hardware and operating systems. So in the next several videos and beyond, we are going to begin looking at, again, Windows components and kind of start digging a little further into the various Windows settings. So what you see here, this is your desktop. This is going to be where you have your icons. You can click to open stuff. So for example, let me drag this over here so y'all can see. You double click, you can open the various windows. And what you have here at the bottom is your taskbar. And then on the taskbar you have several components. So the main thing you see here is kind of your quick launch icons, where you can pin stuff to the taskbar and just quickly launch without having to search. Typically what I like to do is put my most commonly used programs down here for quick and easy access. To the far left you have your start menu. That's where you'll be able to go and find every program that is installed on your computer. Plus you can customize these tiles, again, for anything common you want, or if you do like to use the live tiles and have it display information. I personally don't really use this here, as again I put most everything down here in the taskbar itself. Also from the start menu you can get to other options as well and launch like File Explorer, but again I like to click as little as possible to get the stuff I want, so I will pin it. So we will dive into this further in a future video as to what all you can do here. So I'm just going to clicking here. You can also hit the Windows button on your keyboard, and most modern keyboards do have that on there. So just to the right of the start button you have kind of a search box, which also is for Cortana, which is the virtual assistant in Windows, which is similar to Siri on the iPhone. So you can click here, bring up a search window. If you want to search for something, say like the Google Chrome browser, you can just type, it'll bring it up if you haven't installed. If not, it'll also give you suggestions and kind of do like a basic web search as well for you. So then on the far right we have kind of the on the taskbar, the notification area where you have the various icons. So in this case we have for the speakers, the network, I have a Dropbox and a couple other applications here. To see everything else you can click up and explore. And then of course you have your system clock, and if you want to quickly see a calendar you just click there and you can get a calendar that you can then kind of scroll through in either direction. And so then one of the last things I want to look at here in this video is again a brief overview of the Windows components. Is we are going to look at the Notifications Action Center. So just click this far button here, and currently you can see I do actually have a notification, so you can see what those look like. So they'll kind of show up here, and again this if you have the latest version of Windows. This design has changed a little bit since the earlier versions of Windows 10, but I'm just going to go ahead and dismiss this. So down here you have again some quick access to things like your network settings. So if you are connecting to wireless, you can easily click here as well, control that. Access to all settings, which we will begin looking at this here in just probably the next couple videos. You can also essentially silence notifications. It has again an option for night light. So again, we will dive further into a lot of these options down in the future as well. But that is just a basic overview of the various Windows components.